Hi, this is the janitor, and I've recently been asked in the comments section about doing a tutorial on the cydrums, which is just the makings of how I did my drum and bass track recently. So I'll just show you. This is the really harsh sounding bass line, which sounds quite nasty. We have a listen. You got that. If we go to the sound select, we're using 405 bassline rock. We go away from that now and back onto it. That's the original sound. And I've gone to the oscillator and I've selected that one, which is synth round one, and that's put in through the steps, so it's all put in through this. You can play it live, obviously. But yeah, if I put on the record, it will show how I kind of put it on. I have to take the pad off so I can scroll through here because it transposes the notes otherwise. So on the first one we've got go through all that. At the end I've got some filters put on it as well, give you a filtery effect where it cuts off. You go to the filter, press it there, you can see that gets more flowed as you go along those notes. So look at them again, so my buttons out. So I'll turn those off, that's one thing. Yeah, they go orange when you put in a new parameter lock in, and then you press it again to change it. See, I've completely altered it now. I'll go to the pattern, then it'll start again. I'll select it. There you go. So that's back to its original state now. So that's green because that's locked with the filters. Whereas the other notes are just put in as the notes. If you do any like parameter changes, it'll go green. So that's like because of the filters being added to it. And also I've saved a few banks with this one track, although you can just use 3, but I've used extras. So if I don't want to sequence, I want to cut some of the sequencing effort, I can literally go straight from there. So I want to jump to the break with some like chord. So I'm getting used to this one. So we go to that now. So there's no effort, no sequencing needed. Well, there is, but selecting a few bunks just selects all the sequences for you. So yeah, the beat was fairly easy to put in. We go to the beat, just some drums I've selected there. You can lock the drums just using one bass drum, but you cannot lock, I found out that you cannot lock patches. That's the only thing this won't do at the moment, but the next update we could see like a change of patches per track. But at the moment it only seems to do one sound, but you can lock the wavetables, so you can get a kind of drum effect. So if we demonstrate that quickly now, go to the wavetables, we can, oh, I can't do it when I'm holding this phone, it's frustrating. There, we're changing it there. Yeah, see, we just changed the drum there. I want to put it onto a noise. Right, here we go. So we can get a snare going, kind of. There you go, see? got a snare going there. Oh, so fiddly. Just trying to get a noise sound in there. Right, get rid of that, put it back in again. Turn that mute off. Right, and now select it as a noise. Yeah, I mean, it's stating the obvious. Everyone knows you can lock the patches with the wavetables, but unfortunately you cannot do the patches, only the wavetables, I meant. So let's have a listen. Why is that not playing now? Sorry, it's a bit long-winded, guys. There you go, that's just showing how you can lock the drums with one track just from these wavetable oscillators. But yeah, so that's how I got the drums in. But yeah, the wavetable bit is quite easy. Also, if you want to do slides too, you can turn that on. I know it's a little fiddly, but your glide is here if you want to slide it down. But this is only a short sound, so it will only, there you can hear it gliding up there. Put the amp on that, make it a bit longer. Do slides with it. So yeah, that's sliding it. That's how I did the last one that I made, which I wiped off by accident, unfortunately. But yeah, it's just going downwards. Yeah, I've got another one we can do as well, which I've just recently made. I'll show you a quick teaser because I'm going to put it through the actual Go mixer and mix it properly. But yeah, it's not a bad sound actually. I'll show you the sound. There we go. So that's my little teaser. We've got a little bass here. Yeah, I don't want to ruin it though because I want to put it on properly. But yeah, that bass line I just showed you, that's got some glide on it. So that's sliding down. I've got it going down fairly slow there. And I'm just going, fuck, turn it on. Oh, crying out loud, sorry. So you can do that, you can speed it up if you need to. So you can make some crazy sounds, you know, it's like, got quite a lot of depth this machine has. I've always wanted something that can do wavetables to make this style of kind of music, especially this nasty sound that I'm kind of demonstrating. There's also no need to put a sine wave on another sound to try and blend in with it to make it bassy, because it already has sine waves in it. It already has some good sub. If you listen through a sub, you can really hear the low ends of that as well as the high ends. So yeah, it's an amazing machine. That's all I can explain really. That's how I did that. So I hope that comes in handy. Yeah, you just select your wavetable after you've selected the sound you want. If you want it to be longer, you've got your amplitude that you go to there, and you can make it longer or shorter. You've got your sounds. You find a sound that's, you know, quite similar and has a good sound, and then you can completely change it and play with all these different wavetables. And and you've obviously got these mods underneath here, which changes the speed of the wavetable. And you've got the curve, curve and speed, and you've got all these different LFOs and different changes and stuff. Too much for me to go through at the moment. The main thing was that I just did a quick run through on this beat, so I hope it comes in helpful. Thank you for watching. More stuff on this to come soon when my brain's in the right mode and I'm not bodging up. Anyway, take it easy. See everybody soon.